Hello one and all, welcome back to yet another movie review, and this time I shall be reviewing Mickey 17, which is directed by Bong Joon-ho. It's his newest and latest film, starring Robert Pattinson, Mark Ruffalo and Toni Collette. So within Mickey 17, follows a disposable employee is sent on a human expansion to colonize the ice world. After one dies, a new body is regenerated with most of his memories intact. That is pretty much to just sum up Mickey 17 without going into spoilers. So with Bong Joon-ho, I really love this director. He's done some great movies. Okja, The Host, Mother, Snowpiercer, really like those movies, and of course Parasite. Parasite is one of the best modern films I've ever seen. It is well deserving of its Best Picture win. I think it is a superb film, and I really think it is probably the best South Korean film I've ever seen, and definitely one of the best out there in regards to this current century. So with Mickey 17, I had a feeling this probably wouldn't be one of his best, because this is a satire. It's pretty much a sci-fi comedy. And honestly, I thought this one was fine. Thought it was pretty good for the most part, particularly with Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson is continuing to get better in movies, particularly with Tenet and of course The Batman. He does a great job as Mickey Barnes, who is pretty much the best part of the whole movie, because he's literally the character focus of this movie. You know, the way he's portrayed throughout this entire movie, I just thought was handled extremely well. And of course, I really love the first act. I love how it really managed its satire, the comedy sci-fi aspect. I thought Bong Joon-ho really worked it so well in the movie. But unfortunately, guys, I have to say this is probably my least favorite of Bong Joon-ho's movies, because there's quite a few issues. They're kind of spoilery. Not all of them are, but it's still a fine enough watch movie. I mean, this is a passable movie. You know, I'm glad I saw it in the cinema. It was my first time seeing a Bong Joon-ho movie in cinema, and I just thought it was fine enough. I mean, Mark Ruffalo and Toni Collette, who are sort of the baddie couple in the movie, they were kind of just overused, and I kind of just thought this wasn't really the type of movie that they'd be in. Of course, Toni Collette was in Knives Out. That is a great movie. She really fitted the role so well in that, with that ensemble cast in that movie. Mickey 17, you do have a pretty good cast in here, but with Mark Ruffalo's character, I just kind of felt like he really didn't fit the style, along with Toni Collette. I mean, I love these actors, I do, but I just thought they didn't really fit so well. Toni Collette's a great actress. Really seen her in quite a few things. Of course, Knives Out and Hereditary. Definitely can do better. And whenever, after the first half of the movie kind of just lost its steam a little bit. It kind of completely fell off with its satire in some way. But I thought the movie was still nicely directed. I mean, it definitely is a nice looking film to look at, and I definitely think it's definitely worthy enough if you're a Bong Joon-ho fan of the director yourself. Definitely check it out. And of course, I think this movie is a bit too long. I mean, there's times for me where the movie kind of drags on a bit. The first half of the movie's pacing was actually fine enough. but when it came to the second act, the pacing kind of just falled off for my taste. But overall, guys, Mickey 17 is a fine enough movie. I mean, it's not great. I think it's pretty good when it's good, you know. But it's definitely nothing like Parasite or Snowpiercer. I mean, because those are great movies. But with this one, it's a fine movie. I mean, I still enjoyed it for the most part anyway, even if it's not cinema in some way. You know, Robert Pattinson thankfully saved the movie anyway, for it to be enjoyable enough for my likings, with some improvement for this movie for sure. But there you go, guys. That is my review on Mickey 17. This is my first new release movie review of this year. That's nice. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think of Mickey 17. Let me know below in the comments. And as always, if you're new to my channel, I'm a movie reviewer from the UK that likes to do movie reviews, especially classics, because they're my favourite types of videos to do. And of course, I do new releases every once in a while, when I get a chance to see them, of course. But again, if you're new, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, notify that bell before you leave. If you're new, please feel free to do all of those. But if you're a returner, welcome back, and hope you're enjoying the content so far. And as always, until my next video, I shall see you then, and peace.